a friend told me about Eminem that was located on 15th Street, East 15th Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to a show, and I said, I think I'm going to try this one. You know, I think I'm going to do a video and see if I can put it on.
Right.
And so she's a very good friend of mine. I haven't seen her in a long time. And that's when I started getting into doing videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're fortunate because Eminem is a public, the
Yes.
public can create media. But I think if it was on 15th Street, that had to be longer than 20 years ago because I think, I'm not going to date it, but I came in when it was on 23rd, but I didn't do it at 23rd. I did mine at another studio and then just dropped it off. And then they moved to 59th. So did you work at the 15th Street and at the 23rd Street and then at the 59th? Or
Oh, the 15th Street, and I went to 59th Street.
Oh, okay. All right. Great. So when you first went there, I know when I first did my very first show, I just thought, well, I've always wanted to do like I liked talk shows, right? And I thought I'd like to be a guest on a talk show, but I really liked the hosts of when I was a kid. And so I thought I'll just do one. And that was like over 30 years ago. And I've, done it forever. And I really love it. I love talking to people. Now you take almost all of the talents that you have and then some and create these very, very interesting projects. Your show is
Thank you.
your show is called Show Your Talent. And I guess you're showing your talent and you also allow all the participants to show and share their talents. So I guess what do you remember what your first project was that you put out for Eminem, the very first one, and what was the nature of that, and has it shifted? Because I know you draw comics, you like animation, you like Alien. So what came first? And then you actually do performance ones too, where people sing and people do different things. So you don't really stay stagnant. You kind of mix it up and keep everybody entertained and guessing all at the same time. How did that kind of generate out of you?
Okay, basically, a friend of mine, when I went over to 15th Street, she brought me over there, and I had a story about relationships
Mm-hmm.
and relationship, and that was my first show. It could have been more than 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was about a woman found out that her husband, or her wife found out that her husband,
Cheating on her or something?
yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And so, and I had my actors, one to act like a husband, and he said, baby, no, that's not me. And then the woman, my friend of mine, she was upset, so I want you to play that you were upset and everything. And then another woman, I had another actress come in, and she fainted on the floor. She just fainted.
Mm-hmm.
She was acting, but everybody thought she,
Really fainted, right? Because she
really
was
fainted.
such a
And so
good
that
actress.
show, that show, it went all over to me, it went all over New York City. That show. And I
Mm-hmm.
said,